What would you do if you get a phone call at 11 p.m. on a Saturday night? Your wife picks it up, and it's your business partner, and he's saying that your mother just got into an accident. Well, that happened to me. And when I tell you in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how that wound up being a huge life lesson for me. And I learned something that I didn't know about, and I almost got wiped out with my crypto. To tell you the story, it was 11 p.m. I received a phone call from my business partner. Actually, my wife picked it up because it was her phone that received the phone call. And next thing I know, my wife is asking me, hey, is your mom okay? I said, well, I don't know any idea what my mom's going through. So I try to pick up my phone, and my phone's dead. My cell phone doesn't work. So I asked my wife, what made you think that my wife got into an accident? She says, well, your business partner just called. He said that your mom's in the hospital and you need money. You need to send him some Bitcoin now. That made me very, very, very worried. So I try to use it, and I told you my phone's not working. And I'm wondering why my phone is not working. So I get my wife's phone, and I call my business partner. My business partner tells me that he received a text message from me telling him that my mom was in the hospital and that I needed to receive some Bitcoin. So I was asking him to send the Bitcoins to my wife. Not to my wife, to whoever, to me, But bottom line, I'm confused. It's 11 p.m. at night on Saturday. And I'm wondering what the hell's going on. I grab my phone doesn't work, so I try to call customer support for my phone company. They're closed on the weekends. So I have a dead phone. I can't contact support anywhere. Long story short, my phone got SIM swap hacked. I don't know if you know what a SIM swap hack is. SIM swap hack is when someone actually tricks your carrier company to switch your phone to their phone. You know those things called the SIMs? Whenever you go traveling, you get a new SIM because you're in a new country, so you put a new SIM on your phone. Same thing. So what they do is they do a SIM swap. You're swapping the SIM in your phone, so your phone is no longer your phone. You just gave control of your account to someone else whose SIM just took over. And that's exactly what happened to me. So the messed up thing about it all, just to cut you to the chase, my phone got SIM swap hacked. My attack was done on a Saturday night because my carrier is actually closed. There's no customer support, so I could call to it. I was able to talk to customer support on Monday. By that time, the hacker had already done over $5,000 worth of illegal purchasing, contacted all of my contacts, tried to get them to send them Bitcoin and stuff. It was a horrible, horrible experience. When I eventually followed it all through with my carrier, the bottom line happened. I was able to find out that the person had been trying to hack me for several weeks, had been calling in, pretending to be me, until one day somebody inside the company actually believed them. And then they did what's called the PIN reveal. So basically, they gave my PIN to whoever was pretending to be me. And that person took over my phone. And to cut you through the chase, the person was going to try to wipe me out because I guess they assumed that I had crypto. But I don't carry any of my crypto on my mobiles. I only keep very, very little amounts of crypto on my mobile. I usually keep all my crypto in cold storage, so I never, ever, ever do any heavy crypto inside my storage. So bottom line, at the end of it all, this guy was trying to wipe me out. The person did not able to do it because I had all my crypto in cold storage. But at the end of the time, I learned a big valuable lesson. Your phone is not a bank. And what happens is your phone companies do not pretend to let you have your phone as a bank. So there's nothing I could really do. At the end of the day, the company doesn't make themselves responsible for what happened. But I want you to keep in mind, what's the risk of all this? I didn't expect to be hacked. I didn't expect that people would spend weeks trying to crack into my account. And it can happen to anybody. So my key question to you is, if you're carrying any crypto, don't carry a large amount of crypto inside your mobile device because your mobile device is not a bank and you can't really trust it for that. So always keep your crypto in cold storage. And beware of SIM swap hacks, because a SIM swap hack doesn't need you to click on any bad link or anything. You don't have to do anything. They just basically can trick the phone company to actually do that for you. And there's actually a bunch of criminal circles that are being shut down now because there are people that have been employed inside the phone companies, and they're just plants. The phone company doesn't pay that much for somebody that works the phones. So what happens? They're bribed by this inner circle of criminals that are trying to identify crypto people just so they can do a PIN reveal for that. And that's what's happening to me. So I'm letting you know this thing because I actually did not have any idea that this could be done. Fortunately, my mom was okay. Everything was a trick. But I learned a very, very valuable lesson. A friend of mine actually lost $24 million because he happened to carry $24 million in his device. And they got them. So words of wisdom: don't leave any large amounts of crypto inside your phone. Your phone is not your bank. And keep your crypto inside cold storage. And do me a favor, don't tell anybody anything about your phone. In fact, don't give your phone to anybody if you can help it. Don't reveal who your carrier is. Don't give people information that they don't really need to know, because every bit of information you give is actually a clue that can be used to crack your bank and take your crypto away. Anyway, if you found that valuable, I encourage you to sign up for this course. I sell courses, but what I want you to do is sign up for free inside my channel right now. I reveal this information regularly. And if you want to take courses with me, I encourage you to check me out at Blockchain Institute of Technology, blockchaininstitute.com. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Keep your crypto safe and make it a wonderful one.